What's up, everyone? It's Costa from the MTG Untapped podcast, and I will be playing the games that we promised from the Untapped draft. So, buckle in and let's hope for some good games. Alrighty, so here's the deck list from me and Micah's draft from the podcast. As you can see, we pretty low on the curve here when it comes to quick drops. We have a little bit of snow theme going on. So let's go ahead and jump into game one and see how well we did. Alright, I would say this is a pretty keepable hand. I got definitely all the color mana, early drop removal. Yeah, this is fine. Some whites. Alright, so possible red black. Let's see what they follow this up with. Yeah, so it's probably the typical red black deck. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bash in here. Don't think they're gonna block. Let's go and put this on white as well. And I think we're just gonna put the priest here, get some more presence. Maybe they follow us up with two spells to get an attack, but it's also going to disincentivize them to do that. And sure enough, so let's crash in here again. Yep. Fine with that. Then we will. I could do the Stalwart Valkyrie, but I just want to be mana efficient here. Bring out the Courser. Also, it might make them want to use a piece of removal if they can't really deal with the flyers too well. And then also reduces our gold bond. Yeah, look at that. This is going to be really good here. So this is going to be great, actually. So actually, let's think about this for a second. So I wonder if he's baiting me to do that, but honestly, this edge is not going to do anything else. So let's kill this. Let's get that in here. 2 mana. Yeah, I'll just get rid of this. Get the Raven Wings. And attack for 3. That's pretty good. We have Raven Wings now for a little soldier here, or warrior. So that's going to get in damage. I mean, they're looking at possibly 7 damage next turn. But 5 mana. I'm not terribly worried about what they could play. Yep, that's quite alright, honestly. I think we're just going to put this up here. Honestly, I think we're just going to do that. Leave with 2 mana. They want to kill something, and it'll just come right back. So, sure. Well, let's see what they got. I'm actually just going to go ahead. I'm not going to pump. We'll leave a response here. Okay, so that's pretty good. This, of course, when it dies, so that is not going to help us, but that is okay. Let's see, it's 2 extra damage. Nope, we will just put that in. And, you know, I think I'm just going to pass turn here. Luckily, Teamer Battle Rage is in white and not in red this time, so I don't have to worry about too much damage being pushed through, so that's kind of nice. Alright, just more fodder here. Let's see what happens. So he wants to squash that. That's fine, because I think that'll just be game. Swing here. It's GG. Alright. Pretty nice game one. Went very smooth. Plenty of removal to deal with answers, so... did I have fun this match? I did. Not really sure how relevant that is there, but yeah, perfect. So we got that first game one. Let's go ahead and just jump into game two. Alright, welcome to game two. Let's see how this match is going to go. Again, we have all our colors. We have threats. Let's go put this on whites. So Redain is really good. However, I really like the shield half of this, so I will be looking to go for the shield half. So I could put the Vengeful Reaper Foretold. I think I'm going to go with the shield though. Because if we get another land, then we're just on the curve. Seems great. So we have Finn here. Okay, well. Let's go ahead. Doesn't actually change that much. We're going to swing and see what he does here. Normally I don't like to really trade for just a 1-3, but those poison counters get really annoying. Take the hit. Play the coma. Let's see if they remove the coma. Or if this kind of stalls them a little bit. Not seeing any snow, so they might not have anything too big. Very interesting. Yeah, you know, it is damage, it is poison counters, but quite okay with that there. Honestly, I think we just keep pushing here. Also, we'll run into some of our removal as well. That should stop the Finn. Obviously, we're more worried about the poison than we are the damage. Basically drops that in half. Alright, opponent's deep in the tank here. Either that or trolling, you know. It is kind of weird to see Arachnoform. I don't typically see that card used. So they must really be into this plan. Oh, yep. Just shooting up the Finn and killing something. Okay. Alright, so they did not elect to go for it there. So... So they get 2+1 counters on here. So I'm actually going to force them to block. I want that Finn off the board. And he is. So let's see if I get punished. Alright, got that off. Okay. Back. You got one red mana, so you can play a 4 or 5 drop if it gets a land here. Really would like to hit one more land so I can Vengeful Reaper and then the following turn put the Raven Wings on the Coma's Faithful and start forcing that last bit of damage in. Quite okay with this. Okay. Yep. I guess I want to kill it because I don't want them to gain the life. Do a little more milling. Let's see what we hit here. All the lands. Okay, well, that's fine. You're just gonna attack. It's fine. And follow it up with the Corsair. Yeah, pretty good. Then you're getting life. They didn't put any counters on Finn. I think we're controlling the board pretty well. I could have followed it up and put Redain in there, but you know, maybe next turn if I don't get that land, this is where we might head with this. It is non-creatures. I actually care more about creatures. Cost me more. Oh, that's fine. I'm actually glad that didn't happen. So, all right, where do we go from here? I think. Honestly, I think we just keep pushing. Pretty sure that Vengeful Reaper's gone. This could be a little too aggressive, but we're just trying to remove any blockers in the way, because green doesn't have much to deal with flying. Red can with the removal. I mean, green has removal too, but we're just trying to keep it clear on the ground, and that looks to be paying off here. So, I think we're going to attack for 3. Just keep going. Let's see what they got for us. Alright, so we're getting down to the last bit of cards. They do have 4 in hand, so we'll see where we go. It's not too scary, so let's see. As long as you control 3 more legendaries, Fortune, Vigilance, and they can look at the top 6, reveal a legendary card from among them. But in hand, yeah, I'm not feeling it. And Micah's Draugr card here. Let's see, so we got Cleric, Pegasus, Cleric, we got some stuff. So I say, just put in the Death Knell here, swing it. Actually, it's an Edison, isn't it? So we'll just enter. So what creatures am I looking for? It's probably going to be the Cleric, so we can get Coma and the Reaper. Seems good. Return 2 creatures. Seems nice. And you know what? We are just gonna finish. Look at that. Well, that was a pretty nice game too. Again, worked out fairly well in our favor. By the way, if you're noticing that we're seeing less lands, we are running a 16 land deck. I did forget to point that out. So, seems to be working out pretty well for us. So, I mean, 2 wins. Let's go for the 3rd one. here in Texas, if you hear that cracking, that's a little tea going on. So, all right, let's check out game 3. Yeah, nothing spectacular, but again, we're painting our colors. We have threats playing, so wonder if this is a troll or do love me that Valkyrie sword. Haven't been really able to hit the lands needed for it, but it's okay. Here we go. Coma action. Getting in there with the death now. If we get another land, it's going to be real nice. Okay. I'll take that, to be quite honest. Because flying is my plan anyway, so. Could have played the priest. I'd rather get the wings here, and if they play something that's on the ground, I can equip the wings. Just take the death knell, and if not, then, you know, depending on what we draw here next, just keep on advancing our board state. Must have something. Nope, 2 bottoms. But I did think about it for a little bit. So I think here we're just gonna go in. Honestly, I'm gonna play Redain on the Angel side because we're now getting into the 5-mana territory, and things like Squash cost a little more. And they can still pay for it if they drop down a giant, but they're not getting that free tax like they would. Ah, Bergstrider, okay. Yep. Alright, so they'll ice down the Redain. Makes sense. It's fine with me. We'll just get those Raven Wings on here. Keep on forcing damage. So they already used one of Blue's answers. That is... Now that is an issue. So... Well, we're gonna have to bound gold here. What am I discarding? What am I discarding? I think. It's probably the priest here. The priest. It's because we don't have enough snowlands to kill the Bergstrider with that, so. Alright, we're a little bit of a pickle here, so. Probably just like playing Redain. Nice. Well, it looks like we're not going to get out of this game. That Cyclone Summoner was pretty great, to be honest. Yep. So what could we do? What could we do here? Got another land. So I think we just have to play... two creatures, honestly. Still not good for us either way, but we could live through this. And let's do these. Alright. Well, we're doing pretty good, but you know, sometimes bombs just do bomby things and pull you out of a game, so no problem there. Let's just go into the next one and see what we can do. It's because I didn't have my tea, that's why. Alright. Currently 2-1. Let's get this game 4 in. Alright, so we're looking at our first mulligan. Too bad this isn't a land on the other side, right? So we're definitely mulligan. Alright, better hand. I'm gonna keep... Honestly, I like... You know, I think I'm gonna keep the land, because we're running a little light on them sometimes, and I want to make sure I hit them. Okay, this point. Box. So, Reaper into something else. Yeah, that's fine. Make sure we get that damage in. Probably. It's probably the 5 damage. Yep, it's that one. It's okay though, they currently have an ox, so unless they have a bunch of plows or the plow in hand, I'm feeling okay about that. And also, what's really good about that? So I played the Story Secret there, to set up the race. Again, we're just going to go Raven Wings on that and get our life back. Yeah, we're fine with that. Interesting. Okay. Well. Six-point swing there. Seems good. Do that all day. That. Yeah, I think... Nah, you know what? It's hard to say. We'll put this on here. I think that's the better play because I get to trade in my favor. Yeah. Definitely no reach. Yeah, this first guy. Ooh, we're pretty close to the Valkyrie sword, so that's good. Let's put that there. Go. Nice. Yeah, this is looking good. Actually not going to trade with the EU because I don't want them to find a worm and gain that that life back, I'm fully on that plan of just going in here, so... Yeah, we're pretty committed at this point, so... I'll eat another damage here, no problem. Just keep moving. Okay. So that's fine. It's gonna stuff a little gravy train here. On the other hand, plus 2 and 1, so it's not enough to get out of damage area. Let's just play this. Sit back a turn. Okay. Well, that is a problem. Interesting. No blocks. Okay. Well, we want the life, so we're going to do that. Let's get in there with the team. Yep. That's good. And hopefully it'll trigger. Yes. Did this one time where on turn 3 I was able to get the Valkyrie sword with the angel. However, I was using the snow elf to make the mana because I had a way to generate a ton of mana. And yeah, it didn't trigger to have me auto pay. I was a little frustrated with that. So, all right. So they're gonna sit back a turn. I'm gonna play this priest. The question is, do I go in with the 2 creatures? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer the trade here. So next, he has to block that. Yep. And then we're going to move this over. I think we're going to move over here. We're so close, so... I think... we have to do this. Probably should have killed the Story Seeker here, but we didn't, so... Sure. Good luck. Didn't see that line there, so... Let's just get this out of here. Get you in. Get this here. Alright. This should seal the deal. Alrighty. Well, I don't know if it was necessarily close, but it did feel like I was having to find the correct avenues. Did kind of misplay there, but that's okay. Alright, well, we're 3-1. Let's go ahead and do a... What is this, game 5? Okay, yeah, I mean, a little more lands than I like, but You know, it just gets us closer to the Valkyrie sword. Good. I mean, there's a high chance that we'll draw more action than lands, so it is a little concerning. I only have one white mana source, but yeah, well, there we go. So here, I think this is the regular land. Do look at that, worked out beautifully. Might pay for it later by discarding my land, but you know. Ooh, Zvella, huh? Oh. Let's crash in. It's fine. Coma up. Listen to the runs. Oh man, little Toski, huh? Well, that is a problem, isn't it? Yep. Oh, Toski, that is bomby. Oh, let's just get in here. We might be losing this race just purely out of attrition. Yes, they can block, but that just puts me behind. So I think if they want to get aggressive, we're going to have to get aggressive here. Yep. And then Zvella. Interesting. Okay. Well. Just go in then. It's not looking very good for us. We can draw a ton of cards, create a lot of mana. Add a lot of lands, but yikes. Okay, well. Let's see what happens. We have to attack with everything. This is a tough one. So I could force through. So I could force through 6 damage, putting them at 5. This puts them at 4. This one, whenever I attack creature dies, each one loses and gain life half. It's putting them out of range there too. That is a problem. I'm not sure this is correct, but we're gonna kill Zvella there. Okay. Man. So I think it's those two. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time getting out of this one. That is not going to help us. Just going in here. Yeah, so that's 4, 6, 9. I think I play the Valkyrie sword. I just kind of see. I think we're done, unfortunately. Oh yeah. Nice. Well, yeah. Well, again, Toski definitely came through for my opponent there. But that's alright, though. Still feeling pretty good overall about this deck. So we've hit my third win spot. Let's see if we can break past and maybe get this fourth one. If we can get this fourth one, that'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, well, got what we want. So unfortunately don't have as many threats, so that will be a little bit of an issue. Basically, if this Vengeful Reaper dies, we're in some serious doo-doo area, but I wonder if they got that bolt. See the spoils. I'm fine with that. Alright. Definitely hit our lands. It's okay. Let's go in here. I think I want the wings. Could foretell the onslaught, but put the wings there. Want to protect the Reaper. Okay. Two mana left. Let's see what we got. Okay, another Raider. It's fine. So we're basically setting up for a huge attack here. So let's think about this. That'd be 5, 12. It's not enough. So again, we are just going to hide behind the gifts. I should have played the land actually. I didn't think about that. I was thinking in my head that I would see a swamp come down and then Skull Raid, but alright. So, really glad I had that demonic gift. Sure. You can swing in with the 4/4. Not really worried about it right now. No blocks. Okay, well. Silver. Towel. Alright. No, actually, huh. My math's a little off. I was like, oh yeah, with any luck we'll finish up the game this next swing, but I forgot how to use the good, so. Yep, it's good. Ooh, now they're looking to close up the game here. Alright. Changing up our plans a little bit, aren't we? So we have no creatures in the bin. I can put down 2 things. Pickaxe is the issue here. Yuck, yuck, yuck. This needs a crew of 3. So essentially right now they have 3 creatures. Play this. Trying to hold this up for Kai's onslaught. It's kind of a tough one here. Sure. Let's see. Man, I might have just lost again too. Yuck. Good game. Well, we didn't get there, but some decent games overall. Alrighty, so let's do a little recap here. So, overall, the deck went pretty well, I feel like. We definitely could have slotted in the 17th land. We did seem to be missing that land quite a bit. So maybe, cutting one of the Death Knell Berserkers for one of the lands would have been good. But it did perform pretty well. When it was on, it was on. Didn't happen to see... Saw the Priest in that one game a couple of times, but, Snow didn't come in. Never got to really play with the Master's Gold. I really think this card is really good, especially with 3 Bound in Gold. It's not always that the Bound in Gold gets destroyed, but when it does, you have a way to get it back. So, overall, I was really happy with this draft. Like I said, we'll try to put some more videos out there for y'all. We're kind of testing the waters here. I haven't been doing much of this kind of stuff, but we'll definitely gravitate from the podcast to some YouTube videos about either our regular standard games, historic, draft, because we love draft. But anyways, so thank you for watching. Remember to look us up on Twitter, follow us there at Untapped, MTG Untapped, and check us out, hear from me from time to time here on YouTube. Click and subscribe. That really help us out. Like I said, we're trying to get this off the ground. And yeah, thank you again.